Hello learners! Welcome back to my Tech Talk channel. This is part 2 of our previous video, How to Run VBA Script from Python Part 1. We discussed about hybrid automation and have seen how to run simple VBA macro having a subroutine without parameters in that video. We said we will look how to pass parameters in our upcoming video. So now it's time to see how to do. Let's get into it. Let's walk through this VBA macro that demonstrates how to work with parameters. At the very top, we see option explicit. This is a best practice in VBA because it forces us to declare all our variables before using them. That way, we catch errors caused by typos or undeclared variables. Next, we define the subroutine. Sub passing _parameter _example by ref message as string. The name of this macro is passing _parameter _example. It takes in one argument called message, which is a string. Notice the keyword by ref. That means the parameter is passed by reference. So if we change the value of message inside this subroutine, the change will also affect the variable outside of it. Inside the subroutine, there are two possible ways of showing the message. The first line, a message box, is currently commented out. If it were active, it would pop up a message box that says the entered message is, followed by the text we passed in. Instead, the code uses deep print, the entered message is, and message. This sends the message to the immediate window in the VBA editor. It's a quiet way of checking the value without interrupting the user with a pop-up. Finally, the subroutine ends with ends sub. So in short, this macro accepts a string parameter and then displays it either in a message box or in the immediate window. It's a simple example of how to pass data into VBA macros to make them more flexible. Now let's look at how we can call a VBA macro from Python and even pass parameters to it using the XLWings library. We start by importing XLWings with import XLWings as XW. This library makes it really easy to work with Excel directly from Python. Next, we open our workbook with the line wb equals xw book macro file path. Here, we're pointing to a macro-enabled workbook, which contains the VBA macro we want to run. Then we create a reference to that macro by writing macro equals wb.macro, passing _parameter _example. The name inside the quotes must match exactly with the VBA macro defined inside Excel. In our case, it's the macro that accepts a string parameter. To actually run the macro, we simply call it like a Python function. Macro, hello from Python by XLWings. Here, the string, hello from Python by XLWings, is passed directly into the VBA subroutine as the message parameter. When the macro runs, it pops up a message box displaying this text. Finally, we save the workbook using wb.save. And if we wanted to close it, we could uncomment the line wb.close. So in short, this script opens an Excel workbook, connects to a VBA macro, passes a parameter from Python, and runs the macro seamlessly. This is a powerful way to make your Excel automation more dynamic. Now let's see the another way, how we can call a VBA macro with parameters from Python using the win32com library. First, we import the library with import win32com.client. This allows Python to talk directly to Excel through Windows COM automation. Next, we start Excel by creating a new instance. Excel equals win32com.client, dispatch, Excel, application. Here, Excel runs in the background. We've set Excel, visible equals false, so Excel stays hidden while the code executes. If we wanted to watch Excel in action, we could change this to true. Now we open our workbook with wb equals Excel, workbooks, open, macro file path. This file is a macro-enabled workbook containing the VBA subroutine we want to run. The key part is running the macro and passing parameters. We use Excel, application, run, passing underscore parameter underscore example, hello from Python by win32. Here, passing underscore parameter underscore example is the name of the VBA macro inside Excel, and the second argument is the parameter we're passing in this case, a string. If the VBA macro accepts multiple parameters, we can pass them one after another, separated by commas. Finally, we save the workbook with WB, save. The lines WB close and Excel, quit, are commented out here, but if we enable them, Excel would close completely after running the macro. So in short, this script launches Excel invisibly, opens a workbook, runs a VBA macro with a parameter, saves the file, and optionally closes Excel. This is how Python can communicate with VBA logic using win32com. Let's run the code. Let me start with XLWings code. Type Python run command python space file name.py. Here file name is run VBA_m3.py. Just type it and hit enter. Keep observing immediate window in the VBA editor which gets the printed output. Look, the output is printed exactly as we passed. The parameter is sent to VBA subroutine to the variable message, and it is printed as per logics written in VBA. Now we test the another Python code we created. Same way I will enter the run command and hitting enter to run the code. Output is printed. Running one more time. Great! We learned how to pass parameter from Python to VBA. I hope you will start using this in your upcoming automation projects. Leave your opinion in comments section. And please don't forget to subscribe our channel. We'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.